Hello everybody and welcome back to the Manchester United career mode right here on the Straight Outta Cloyne YouTube channel. We have got some big games today. Liverpool away from home at Anfield. Can we repeat the fantastic performance that Manchester United put in real life last weekend? And then we have the FA Cup third round against Arsenal, the current holders against the most successful team in the competition. That promises to be a good one as well. I'll probably sim this game as well against Southampton, but before we get into any of these games in January, we need to wrap up the last game in December, which is at home against Newcastle. Let's get into the highlights of that game right now. So the first game of the episode gets off to a good start, despite the fact that we did actually concede first here against Newcastle. Miguel Almiron with the goal, and of course, it was his first Premier League goal of the season. It wouldn't be an episode of a career mode on this channel without conceding at least one player's first goal of the season. Thankfully though, we weren't behind for too long. The next attack, the man in form, Rasmus Højlund, brings it down brilliantly after a great ball by Bruno Fernandes, and that was the equaliser basically instantly after conceding. Rasmus was on the score sheet yet again here, but it was a bit of a mess at the back. Took a bit of a wild chance there with Terrell Malacia. I don't know what Sven Botman's doing there, but Rasmus Højlund was able to take advantage of the mistake and score arguably his easiest goal of the season. And a lot of people would say that would be a very short argument, but let me tell you something. There may have been a little bit of luck about that goal. There ain't any luck about this, is what I should say. Look at this from Kobbie Mainoo. What a strike. Brought him off the bench with about half an hour to go. He was absolutely fantastic after coming on the pitch, and he wrapped up this brilliant win against Newcastle with a fantastic goal, and that seals the first 3 points of the episode. And Kobbie Mainoo has put in such a good performance in that game that Inter Milan want to sign him. Oh god, let me think about that. How about absolutely fucking not? Kobbie ain't going anywhere. But speaking of transfer business, I did say that we are looking to bring in a left back here. The January transfer window has officially opened and I have shortlisted a number of left backs here. So the first one up here, Nuno Mendes, or Nuno Menge, however you say it, 84 rated at PSG. The reason I put Nuno Mendes in here is because he, of course, is linked to Manchester United in real life. Now, basically everybody and their dog at a certain level gets linked to Manchester United at some point in their career. But I did want to put him in there because there has been discussions about it lately. I'll be honest, despite the fact that he's one of the highest rated in this list, I'm not exactly overly interested in getting Nuno Mendes. I just feel like he's a very common signing in career mode. Not to say that some of these other players aren't, but I have used him in previous career modes that I've done myself. A lot of these other players I've never used. So, to be honest, for that reason, I'm actually going to remove him from the shortlist. Aït-Nouri, obviously we played against him recently away from home. He, of course, plays for Wolves. Wolves at the moment are in a bit of a relegation battle. 80 rated at 23 years old. He doesn't want to be playing in the Championship. We could rescue him from that relegation battle and bring him over to Old Trafford. We currently lie in 5th in the league. We're obviously still in the Europa League, so we're battling for a European trophy and to get in the Champions League. I'm sure he'd like to be a part of that. This is another guy who's been linked to United in real life, Milos Kerkez, a fantastic season he's having for Bournemouth at the moment. Again, I've never ever used this guy in a career mode. 79 rated at 21 years old, so despite the fact he's the lowest rated on this list, he's one that kind of excites me because of how young he is and the potential he may have. And I think it makes it more of an interesting challenge trying to grow a player who might not be as highly rated. He's not even 80 rated yet. Again, as I say, it has been linked to Manchester United in real life, so that was another reason I added him to the list. Bournemouth, though, are having a good season, so I can't imagine we'd get him on the cheap. He's not out of contract either, so we would have to pay a bit of a pretty penny to get him, to be fair. Same for Aït-Nouri. Anthony Robinson. This guy has been one of the best players I've seen this season. He has been absolutely fantastic for Fulham. Fulham are obviously having a very good season anyway, but he has been a key part of that. Again, I personally have never used him in career mode. 81 rated, 27 years old, so in the prime of his career, at a decent stage of his career as well. I feel like this would be a great direct replacement for Luke Shaw. So that's why he's on the list. This is another man who has been linked at Manchester United, Alphonso Davies at Bayern Munich. I'll be honest, lads, despite the fact he's a little bit more of a generic signing than one or two other of these players, we get him on a free. He's only got 6 months remaining on his contract. That is very, very tempting. And what I like about this is that it means if we do sign Alphonso Davies on a pre-contract, we can still sign one of these other left-backs. Because to be honest with you, we'll probably need to anyway. Luke Shaw will be leaving the club. Terrell Malacia, I'm not saying I'm going to sell him straight away. I kind of want to loan him out and see how much growth he can get, and then we can make a decision from there. So for that reason, lads, I do think I will go in for Alphonso Davies, but he will not be joining us until the summer. Obviously, he's Canadian as well, which means he would have been eligible for another career mode that we'll be doing this year, but I do think that I would like to sign him in this career mode. And of course, we have come up with that new rule where players from the last career mode that we do can be carried over into the next one. So yeah, that's me kind of doing a bit of long-term thinking there as well. Federico Di Marco, the joint highest rated player on this list. I've only ever used him in one career mode and I really, really enjoyed him. Again, 85 rated, maybe a little bit too high rated for what we're currently looking for. I kind of want to get somebody in and around the 80, 81 rating, as you can see there. So for that reason, I think I will remove DeMarco from the shortlist. But still, it was worth putting him on the list just as an option. And then this one. So shout out to JJ, legend of the channel, for suggesting this player right here. Josko Vardiol, who, as you can see, is a Manchester City player. Now, my career modes aren't necessarily focused on hyper-realism. But something I do like to keep a bit of a focus on is, does something make sense? For example, our next career mode is going to be Montreal in the French League. Montreal could not play in the French League in real life. It would be an absolute you-know-what of a flight for every single game they would play, whether it's home or away. It's not logistically realistic. But a French-speaking team playing in France, or French-speaking city playing in France, makes sense. For me, Vardiol is playing for Manchester City, who, despite the fact of not having a great season in real life, he is one of their key players. We are very much a team that is developing at the moment, and we're trying to grow it as much as we can. I just feel like this transfer would be a bit too sensationalist. So for that reason, I won't be going for Josko Vardiol. The only thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go in for Alphonso Davies, get him on the pre-contract, and then in the next episode, I want to hear from all of you, which one of these players do we go for right now? Robinson, Kirkez, or Aït-Nouri? Do let me know. But for now, let's go in and approach Alphonso Davies. I'm going to go with the storyline that he's out of favour at Bayern Munich. Wait, what? Hold on a second. It said he was out of contract. Oh, he's obviously signed a new bloody deal. Well, that's annoying. The last time I checked, I could have swore it just said it there. Maybe I didn't read it properly. I could have swore it said he was out of contract. Oh well, do you know what? For that reason, I won't be going for Alphonso Davies right now. Let's just insult them with a £10 million offer. Well, I feel like I've wasted my time. Yeah, that makes two of us. I didn't realise he got that new contract offer. Bloody hell, Vincent Kompany, even though that looks nothing like you. Well, that's annoying. And just to confirm as well, the player that we're bringing over from the Celtic career mode, Daizen Maeda, has joined Manchester United. We've given him the number 38 shirt, the same jersey he wears at Celtic. Very, very excited to be using this man again. But lads, it is officially time for the biggest game of the series so far. Playing Liverpool away from home at Anfield. United did get a fantastic result here a few weeks ago. Not a few weeks ago, it was just over a week ago, I should say, in real life. A 2-2 draw after a fantastic performance, and really, United were very unlucky not to win it. Can we go one better here? Oh, I'm nervous. As you can tell there as well, Garnacho and Ahmad have both gone up in their overall. I've changed both their positions to wingers instead of midfielders, so they've both gone up in their overall slightly. Anthony has gone up as well, so you love to see that. But here we go, lads. Let's get into it. I'm rocking the 4-3-3 formation still. United, of course, with the 3 at the back formation under Ruben Amorim, did a fantastic job here. Kind of half considered putting in that formation for this game. But I'm going to stick to Turl Ball for now. As I said, in this universe, it's Joe Turl's Manchester United as opposed to Ruben Amorim's, which in the game, you know, I can be happy with. In real life, Jesus Christ, that would not go well. But anyways, Anfield. Well, we did actually play here with Celtic as well in the Champions League. Unfortunately, didn't get the best of results. So let's hope we can right that wrong here. And hopefully somewhat replicate what Manchester United did in real life. But you can see the players there in the tunnel. I wish they'd do this in more stadiums. They obviously have it in Anfield. They have it at Atletico Stadium as well. They need to start implementing more of this. We just saw Mo Salah there, who loves scoring against United, unfortunately. So we're going to have to try and keep him quiet today, which is something that we never seem to be able to do. What is going on with some of those fans? They've been possessed. They've seen Medusa. They're standing there like statues. Oh, I just want to let this atmosphere build up, lads. It's a big one. It is a big one. Liverpool, currently top of the league. Again, those fans seem like they don't know what's going on. They've been having a good time, it seems like. There's the Kop end. The end that I think we'll be attacking in the first half. Oh, but here we go. Right, enough of the pleasantries. As the players shake hands, it's time for the biggest game in English football. Liverpool versus Manchester United. And it is the Kop end we attack in the first half. And here is Mo Salah up against Lisandro Martinez. What a goal Martinez scored in this fixture as well. Salah, oh my god. Early warning sign there from the Egyptian. But the shot goes over the bar. Here's Martinez now. Honestly, my throat still hasn't recovered from celebrating that goal last week, when Martinez had that Ryan Giggs-esque finish at Anfield. Oh, what a moment. What a moment. And I would love to do something similar here today. Well, here's a man who knows a thing or two about scoring against Liverpool. Ahmad got the equaliser in this fixture. And obviously got that iconic winner at Old Trafford in the FA Cup last season. In that incredible 4-3 game. Oh, the ball just couldn't get through to him. Unlucky. But here he is again, Ahmad. Have a go, lad. Alisson with the save. Alisson in between the sticks today. I'm sure Cork man Quiveen Kelleher is probably on the bench. Quiveen Kelleher did grow up a United fan. So Quiveen, listen, there may be a spot for you in the team, buddy. Hit me up. Here's Hoyland. Oh, unlucky. I'm obviously joking, by the way. I don't think I could sign a player directly from Liverpool. It's never happened in the Premier League era. A player directly going from United to Liverpool or Liverpool to United. Paul Ince obviously has played for both teams via Inter Milan. Michael Owen via Real Madrid and Newcastle. Scott Wooten, of course, was a youth academy player at both Liverpool and Manchester United. But no player has directly gone from one to the other. In the Premier League era, that is. And of course, the great Sir Matt Busby. Played for Liverpool and Manchester City for many, many years. But of course, remembered as one of the greatest managers in Manchester United history. But Onana will get that into his grasp. I have to say, in that Newcastle game, Onana was on fire again. In real life, he's been hit and miss, to say the least. But in this career mode, I have to say, pleasantly surprised with him so far. He's bringing his Inter Milan form into the team, which is great to see. But here's Salah now. Szoboszlai. Bit of an ambitious effort, that. But Onana will get that into his grasp. Looks for Garnacho. Doesn't quite get there, but Mainoo will give that to Bruno. Ahmad could be in here again. Amad Diallo. Rasmus Højlund. He's on fire at the moment. Didn't get a lot of power behind that strike. I'll be honest, I don't think it was actually on target. But Alisson still puts it behind for a corner. I can't tell from that angle if it was even going in or not. But regardless, we do have this set piece here, which Bruno can whip in. Oh, another bad corner. Rasmus out to Ahmad. Diogo Dalot. Being pushed back here. But he finds Martinez. Rasmus onside, and Rasmus Højlund has given Manchester United the lead at Anfield inside the first half an hour. What a strike that was. Joe Turl celebrates there on the touchline with Joshua Zirkzee. But it's the main man, Rasmus Højlund. I said it in the preview episode. There is a player there with Rasmus. I do think this man can go on to do some great things, and he has gotten off to an unbelievable start in this career mode. Confidence may be lacking in real life, but in this universe, he's banging in the goals left, right and centre, and he's gotten his biggest one here so far. Away from home at Anfield, Liverpool 0, Manchester United 1. Get in there. It may not have been the Ryan Giggs-esque strike that Lisandro Martinez had, but we'll take it. And so far, art is imitating real life. United 1-0 up here against Liverpool. But Liverpool did get a fairly quick equaliser in that game. What a block. They still have it though. But we managed to deal with it, just get rid of it. Oh, but they get it again with McAllister. Salah, oh, he's done Martinez there. Mo Salah, and of course, Mo Salah has scored against United. And it is 1-1. Well, you can't say this has been too dissimilar to real life. A left-footed finish for United to take the lead. And then Liverpool equalise not too long after. It's 1-1 here. Mo Salah, who put Liverpool in front last week, has gotten the equaliser from them here. And we are back where we began on level terms. Liverpool 1, Manchester United 1. But still, I think we have been the better team. I really hope in this career mode Salah fucks off from Liverpool after this season. I really do. I'd happily never come up against the man again. I'm not just talking about in this career mode, I mean in real life as well. Oh, Martinez giving away the ball there. Getting a bit too sloppy with it now. Here's Diogo Jota. And it's Diaz. And it's a brilliant save by Andre Onana. Right in the stroke of half time here. Liverpool have a corner. Out to Salah. Oh my god, I tell you what, I thought Konate was going to get there. Mainu gets rid of it. 2 added minutes here. Can we get one last attack in this half? Here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, what a terrible place to lose the ball. McAllister. Okay, we've dealt with it. And that should be half-time. And it is. We go into the half-time break, all level. We took the lead with Rasmus Højlund, scoring yet another goal in this career mode. He's been banging them in left, right and centre. But then that man there, Mo Salah, did get the equaliser. But still, I'm pretty happy with that performance overall. I think we have been the better team for the majority of this game. And let's hope we can bring that momentum here into the second half. Even though Liverpool were the ones who ended that half on top. But I would still say it was a 10-8 round to United. Not quite a 10-7, but I would say a 10-8. There's Kobbie Mainoo. Got a brilliant goal against Newcastle last time out. Over to Bruno Fernandes. And now Rasmus Højlund. Go on, lad, have a go. Rasmus! Well, Alisson had to palm that away. Didn't think there was enough power behind the strike, but there clearly was enough for Alisson not to be able to save it. And we get another corner here, right in front of the United fans. Bruno whips it in. Oh, De Ligt. Just over his head. Ugarte now. Dalot. Mazraoui with the header. Rasmus Højlund has gotten his, and Manchester United second. The perfect start to the second half. He goes over to celebrate with the travelling United fans. And for the second time here at Anfield, we take the lead. A beautiful ball over to Mazraoui, who nodded it down to Rasmus Højlund. This man is going to be a superstar. I'm telling you right now. 79 rated at the moment. That is going to keep going up and up and up. Just like the goal scoring numbers as well are going to keep going up. And for the second time in this game, we take the lead. And can we hang on to it this time? Jota with a decent turn there though. It's his 10th goal in 15 games for Rasmus Højlund. He's been in brilliant form since we took over this career mode. Oh, here's Szoboszlai though. Oh, Szoboszlai's done me there. He's fucking done me there. And I'm sorry. I think Onana should have done better. I think Onana should be doing better there. Oh, piss off, Hank. Hank from Breaking Bad celebrates on the touchline there. I think Onana should have done better there. What is that? He's tried to bloody save the bloody air. Just couldn't get the ball off him. Martinez, for some reason, didn't put it in, even in an attempt for the tackle. I can't speak at the moment. And now it is the real life score that these two teams finished with in real life. But in this game, there's still 30 minutes to go. Now, 2-2 would probably be an even better result for us here than it would have been in real life, because we've actually come into this after winning the last 3 games, unlike in real life when United lost all 3. But I still want to win this. Oh, Bruno gets dispossessed. Is Jota. Martinez goes in with a brilliant tackle. Well, Lenny Yoro had a world-class tackle in this fixture last week. Martinez with a pretty decent tackle there. Here's Ahmad. Oh, lovely. Have a go, lad. Oh, Ahmad Diallo! Oh, he loves a goal against Liverpool. He's gotten another one here. And for the 3rd time in this game, we take the lead. Absolutely beautiful by Ahmad. Alisson, beaten from quite a long distance. Can 3rd time be the charm, though? It's Liverpool 2, Manchester United 3. That is an excellent strike. Well, I thought Kobbie Mainoo would score goal of the episode, but Ahmad had a thing or two to say about that. Got the equaliser last week. He's putting us in front now. Not long left to go. Have that, Hank. And now I think I want to make some changes. Right. De Ligt is absolutely knackered. We need to work on his stamina. He can come off. Mazraoui is tired as well. What I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to put Dalot at right back. Martinez can go left back. And I'm going to bring on Harry Maguire. And then I think, you know what? It's time, lads. Maeda, he's going to make his Manchester United debut. Garnacho has had a bit of a quiet game. Well, Maeda was Mr. Consistent at Celtic. But here he is now, wearing a Manchester United kit. What can he do here? In the 20 minutes. First 20 minutes, I should say. In a United shirt. Well, hopefully we can see out this result. Go on, Diogo. Oh, brilliant by Diogo Dalot. Who I was a little bit surprised to see is higher rated than Mazraoui. Considering in real life, I would say Mazraoui has been the better of the two. Now, to be fair to Dalot, he's been played out of position quite a lot, which is why we're looking for a new left back in this series. Here's Bruno. Over to Licha. Now Ugarte. I'm happy to just keep passing this around, lads. Don't need to do anything silly with it. That was a risky ball there by Maguire. Didn't put an awful lot of power behind it. Now Lenny Yoro. Gets it to Mainoo. Let's go back to Onana. Or don't. Let's go to Maguire. Still though, it's fine. Just hold on to the ball. I know this may not be the most exciting football in the world, lads. But I just want to get the 3 points. That's all I'm concerned about right now. Oh, Martinez does well there under pressure. Now we'll go back to Onana. 7 minutes left. Liverpool running out of time. Good run here by Lenny Yoro. Oh, what a good run that is. Oh my god, Lenny Yoro, what a run. Oh, what a moment that would have been for Lenny Yoro. Nearly scoring his first goal for the club. Went on a surging run. Maybe took the strike a bit too early. Liverpool are bringing on Cody Gakpo though. Another man who scored in this fixture last week. Looks to come on and make a difference here. I'm going to take this corner short. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make a time-wasting substitution as well. We've got 2 subs left. Let's bring on Casemiro for Mainoo. And is there anybody else that I can bring on? I know I'm just gonna make the Casemiro sub for now. We'll save that last change for if the ball goes out of play and we need to run down that clock a bit. But Casemiro, who has won 2 Champions League finals against Liverpool, looks to help us seal this result against them here at Anfield. There's Bruno. Over to Casemiro. Back with Bruno Fernandes. Out to Diogo Dalot. Bruno. Go on. May as well have the strike. Good save. And there's 3 added minutes. Maybe that wasn't the most clever thing to do. Diaz now over to McAllister. It's Gakpo. No. Oh, brilliant tackle. Oh, but they're going to get the free kick. Ugarte was the one who gave it away. They were still playing the advantage. How far back is it? Okay, I need a bit of height. I need a bit of height back here. You know what? I'm going to take off Ahmad. He's only 5'8". Let's bring on Xerxes just to get a bit of height there as they try to whip in this free kick. Joshua Xerxes makes his way onto the pitch. The man who nearly got the assist to win this game last week. He's trying to help defend the lead this time around. No. No. Deflected. Oh my god, I thought that was going to go in. Oh my god, I thought that was in. Liverpool have a corner here in the last minute. Salah is going to be the man to whip it in. Martinez. Brilliant stuff. Bruno, just get rid of it. And we have gone one better than what United did in real life. And we have gotten the 3 points here at Anfield. Manchester United's first victory here since 2016. Wayne Rooney got the winner that day. It's Amad Diallo getting the winner here. Another winner against Liverpool. But this one might even be bigger in the sense that it's at Anfield, it's in the league, and it's 4 wins from 4 here to kick off the Joe Turl era at Manchester United. You love to see it. Liverpool 2, Manchester United 3. Huge result against Liverpool. We now move over to the FA Cup, where of course we are the defending holders, and we could have gotten any team throughout the English divisions that was in the 3rd round, and of course we had to get Arsenal, who are currently now top of the league in this career mode after we beat Liverpool. And despite the fact it's a tough game, I do want to use this opportunity to rotate the squad as much as I can. I want to give some players a go who I haven't either played yet or started yet, or at least haven't started much yet. So I have put Altay Bayındır between the sticks. I did a United career mode last year in my own time, and there was a stage in that career mode where Onana got injured for 2 months, and I put Bayındır in goal, and he was absolutely fantastic. So I do want to put him in between the sticks here. Didn't have a great performance against Tottenham last time out in real life, but I'm willing to give him that chance here. Dalot I have put over to right back. Mazraoui will be on the bench. Malacia I will start at left back. Gonna try out this partnership of Maguire and Yoro as the centre backs. I've kept Ugarte in here and put Casemiro alongside him with Mainu on the bench. Bruno I'll keep in the number 10 slot, although I would like to bring on Mason Mount at some stage. Anthony out on the right. Dazen Maeda making his full debut here out on the left. And Joshua Xerxes starting up front. So let's go to the Emirates and hopefully advance through to the 4th round of the FA Cup. Arsenal have gone with a fairly strong team. They haven't gotten the memo that it might have been time to rotate a little bit. But whatever. I still think we can give this a good go, and let's hope that some of these fringe players can prove their worth here. But Arsenal are on the attack straight away with Odegaard. Yoro with the block. First time we're wearing our blue away kit as well in this series. Oh, here's Saka though. Oh, and we were nearly feeling blue there for a second. Odegaard on his weaker foot puts it past the post. But warning signs there early from Arsenal. But thankfully we get away with it. Here's Diogo Dalot. Here's Xerxes. As I said, Arsenal are top of the league in this career mode. Now Anthony did make his debut against Arsenal and got the opening goal in that game. Excuse me. Hopefully he can do something similar here. As you can probably tell, lads, my voice is still not as energetic as it has been in recent times. That's a mix between celebrating those goals against Liverpool and just having this lingering cold happening in the background. But Bayındır makes his first save of the game. I would like to give him a run of games in the FA Cup if we can advance through further. In real life, though, it looks like he could be leaving United. Not happy with his lack of game time. But he's made 2 good saves here. And Lenny Yoro makes sure that we avoid the corner. Puts it out for an Arsenal throw-in, though. To be fair to Bayender, I do understand it. I mean, in his first season, he made 1 appearance, and that was because Andre Onana was on international duty. Oh, I thought that was going to be a penalty there. Referee wave play on. Really well done there by Lenny Yoro. Here's Bruno. Into Maeda. Good touch there from the Japanese winger. Joshua Zirkzee. Blocked. Zirkzee again. Good save by Raya. First big chance of the game. But yeah, Bayender probably hasn't gotten as many games as he should have. I think the 2 League Cup games that we played last season, he probably should have played them. He obviously has played every League Cup game for United this season. Maybe could have gotten 1 or 2 of the Europa League games as well. Especially the one against Fenerbahce, his old team. Great interception by Lenny Yoro there. And Harry Maguire initially did well, but he's given it right back to them. Saka. Over to Marino. Martinelli. That's going to be a goal. No, it's not. It's another save by Bayender. Arsenal have been the team on top so far. Malacia does well there. Over to Casemiro. Manuel Ugarte now. Zirkzee looked to chip that ball over for Bruno. Gabriel did well to shield it. Already half an hour into this first half. Time has flown by. Oh, Havertz with a good ball there. Over to Bukayo Saka. He's done really well and has given Arsenal the lead here. He's absolutely done us there. You have to say that it's nothing more than they deserve, Arsenal. Arteta celebrates there with the substitutes. It has been coming. They've gone with basically their full strength team as we've rotated. That's the risk you take when you rotate. Some people might say I've rotated a bit too much, but I wanted to give some of these players a chance. But unfortunately at the moment that is not paying off, and we do trail by 1-0. Not great stuff here. But looks still a long way to go. Here's Maeda. Oh, probably could have played that ball in for Anthony, but still has it though. Anthony decided to go with his left foot, which probably wasn't the worst choice, to be fair. Doesn't have much of a right foot. But it was saved. Casemiro, you should be getting to that, lad. Come on. Quickly approaching the halftime break here. Kai Havertz now. Marino, what a ball to Saka. Bloody hell. They're running rings around us at the moment. Oh, and they doubled the advantage. Gabriel Martinelli from the left-hand side. Oh, and it's 2-0 to Arsenal. Well, in this battle of the 2 most successful teams in the FA Cup, it is Arsenal who are winning it at the moment. Saka into Havertz. Martinelli moved himself into the middle from the left-hand side. And we are 2 goals behind, and our defence of the FA Cup could be ending before it even really begins. Here's Anthony. Zirkzee, good turn. Joshua Zirkzee, brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. We needed a quick response, and we get one. Joshua Zirkzee scores his first goal under Joe Turl. And we half the deficit moments after conceding the second goal. Anthony with the assist as well. Zirkzee with the finish. 2-1. Brilliant. Well, not brilliant. We're still losing, but you get what I mean. Brilliant finish. Good response to conceding that second goal. Oh, but Saka, I tell you what, he's having a field day out there at the moment. Martinelli. Okay, we'll deal with that. Bayender will get rid of it. And at half-time, we trail by 2-1, but we did pull that goal back right before the end of the half. Do I want to make any changes? Going forward, I think we've actually done okay. Defensively, I don't think we've looked too bad. It's just Saka's having one of those days where everything's going right for him. To be honest with you, I haven't been overly impressed with Casemiro. I'm going to bring on Mainu. He might be a few ratings lower, but he just feels a lot better in this team than Casemiro does. So that's the only change that will make it half-time. 2-1 down. But not out. Oh, Yoro. What are you doing? Oh, fuck off. Oh, what is he doing? Kai Havertz, he was one-on-one with the goalkeeper, basically. And he's passed it back. Very weird decision, but we won't complain. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Over to Malacia. Ah, but he gets dispossessed by Martin Odegaard. Declan Rice. Now over to Tierney. Oh, good tackle by Kobe Mainoo. Now Anthony. Oh, half tempted to go for the shot, but we'll leave it. Xerxes. Oh! Anthony nearly setting him up for the second time in the game. Maeda. Xerxes can't get there. But the momentum has swung in our favour now, I think. Here's Bruno. Go on, lad. The captain. Oh, gets dispossessed by their captain, but gets it back straight away. And then loses it again. Well, Arsenal were definitely the better team in the first half. I think we've come out from the halftime break the better team than they have. That didn't sound like it made sense. I can barely string a sentence together at the moment. Still not feeling great, but here we go. It's Odegaard. Oh, and that could have sealed it. That very easily could have sealed it for Arsenal. I'm going to make another change here. I know he got the goal, but I am going to bring on Rasmus Højlund for Joshua Xerxes. And you know what? Malacia is a wee bit tired as well. Let's bring on Mazraoui. Put Diogo Dalot at left back. I'm really looking forward to bringing a proper left back into this team. Speaking of left backs, Arsenal are changing theirs. Calafiori comes on for Kieran Tierney, who, you know what? I probably should have signed him in the Celtic career mode. I did have a look at him in the final season, and the only reason I didn't bring him in was because his rating wasn't as high as I was hoping it would be. But still, should have brought him back in that career mode. But oh well, maybe in the next Celtic career mode. But anyways, here's Anthony into Rasmus. Oh, lovely by Rasmus. No, it's not. I thought he was going to get the turn and be able to lay it off there for Anthony. It's a heavy touch there by Martinelli. Maguire goes sliding in. Mazraoui also goes sliding in, but doesn't win any of the ball. Oh, that was a bit of a bad tackle there. There's going to be a card. What colour is the card going to be, though? It is only going to be a yellow. Okay, I thought for a second there we were going to be down to 10 men. And Martinelli's coming off now. God, we really crunched him there, didn't we? And here is Calafiori. Marino. Good save by Bayender. Maguire clears it. Now Maeda. Again, just too heavy a touch. Just losing it too easily. Getting dispossessed every time we get into a decent position. Oh, Mainoo, I tell you what, that was a leaping attempt there at a header. Didn't make contact with the ball, though. Ronaldo would have been proud of that leap, though. Here is Mainoo. Anthony's going to be offside. Okay, starting to get a bit frustrated now. Going to make my last few changes, I think. I'm going to bring on Ahmad. And we've got one more change that I'm actually going to leave for now. We still have one more window, but I do want to bring on Ahmad. Anthony's just not really been up for it today. Well, I mean, he got the assist for the goal, to be fair, but in this second half, he just hasn't been able to get things going. But at the moment, lads, we are crashing out of the FA Cup in the third round, which is not ideal. Now, I would argue the Europa League is a bit more crucial for us this season. But still. Here's Martin Odegaard to wrap it up. And it looks like he has. 3-1 to Arsenal. And the FA Cup defence will be ending in the third round. Not watching that goal back. Oh, that's massively disappointing, lads. It's the risk you take rotating so heavily. But I did want to give some of these players a game. Maeda loses it now. Yet again. Oh, this has been annoying. This has been an annoying result. Well, at least it's our last trip to the Emirates this season. Bloody hell, it was nearly 4-1. They went for the power strike. Hit the post, then hit Bayern, but thankfully didn't go into the back of the net. There's Mainoo, that's a good ball though. Rasmus Højlund. Can we make this finish a bit more interesting? Yes, we can. What a strike by Rasmus. 5 minutes left. Pick up that ball. Our main talisman comes off the bench to pull one back, but there is only a few minutes to go. Let's just have one more look at this. That was brilliant. Cuts inside, smacks it past Raya. But there isn't an awful lot of time yet. An awful lot of time left. Bloody hell, I really can't speak. But it makes things a little bit more interesting here, with only a few minutes to go. Of course, it will go straight to extra time. The days of replays are over. Oh, boy, in there probably should have came out to get that. Good tackle there by Harry Maguire. Come on. We don't have a lot of time. We need to make something of this attack. What the fuck was that for a ball? Oh, brilliant by Bruno. Maeda's onside. Maeda. No, Maeda, what are you doing? Oh. That was the chance. But that is going to be that, it looks like. Arsenal on the attack now. We're not going to have enough time. The referee blows the whistle. We are out of the FA Cup at the first hurdle. Well, at this moment in time, at the time of recording, this game hasn't been played in real life, so I can't say if we've done better or worse. But in this universe, we are out of the FA Cup. Arsenal advanced through. That is really disappointing. Play Southampton up next at Old Trafford. I've gone with the full strength team. Everybody's fully fit. I'm going to quick sim this one for the first time in this series. Can we keep up the 100% record in the league? Yes, we can, but nowhere near as convincing as we would have liked. Kobe Mainoo with the only goal of the game, but it is a clean sheet. It's another 3 points, and it is a positive end to the episode. Up this episode, let's have a quick look here at the league table before we officially end things. 5th place in the table at the moment, only 3 points behind Manchester City. That is a very, very promising sign. We've done really, really well. We've won every league game. It's been a very positive start to our time at Manchester United. As you can probably tell, lads, I'm about to lose my voice, so that's why I need to end things now. In the next episode, we will continue on in the Premier League. Brighton and Hove Albion at home in the next game. We will also be playing our first Europa League game, which I'm very, very excited about because as you can see here, it is against Rangers. Obviously, we've just finished a Celtic career mode, which was absolutely fantastic. And now we have to play our old foe in that, Rangers. That game will be at Old Trafford. A win there puts us in a great position to qualify for the last 16. Hopefully, some other results can go in our favour as well. And that game will be the first one played in full on that episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, lads. I really, really do appreciate it. Make sure to let me know which one of those left backs you want me to bring in. Just again, as a quick reminder, if we go over to the transfer hub, these are the options: Aït-Nouri, Kirkes, Robinson. I'll keep Alphonso Davies there, but to be honest with you, the fact now that we can't get him on a pre-contract... Oh my god! Now we can get him on a pre-contract! Okay, give me a second. This episode's not over yet. I want to see if this works. Okay, now we can approach him directly. But it was the 1st of January last time we did this. Why weren't we able to do it? Whatever. Right, we're going to do it, lads. This is what we're going to do to wrap up the episode. Let's try and get Alphonso Davies for next season. He wants a crucial first team role. We'll accept that. We'll give him a 5-year deal. He's at that stage of his career where 5 years is perfect for him. No release clause. That's fine by me. They want us to negotiate the salary. So he's on 57k at the moment. I'll offer him 85. I'll give him a signing bonus of 500k. And if he gets, I don't know, 10 clean sheets, you'll get an extra 680 on top of that. How does that sound? Normally I don't even bother with the additional fees, but it helps bring the wage down at times. And there we go. Alphonso Davies will be joining Manchester United next season. There we go. I think that's a good bit of business. Getting a player like that worth about 40 million at 23 years old on a free. You love to see that. And hopefully we'll be playing Champions League football at that point. But we still need to bring in a left back for this season as well. So these 3 are now the options. Now we can officially wrap up the episode. If you did enjoy this video, lads, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Have a good weekend. And I will talk to you all on the next episode, which will be on Monday. Take care.